They laughed on you when this person from your... My dear child, if you believe in angels, start this video and watch it completely. Angel says they laughed at you. They mocked you behind your back, and the most heartbreaking truth is that it wasn't strangers. It was someone from your own family who planted the seed, someone you trusted. Someone you thought would protect you, but instead they whispered the words that others used to belittle you. They told people that you were lost, weak, aimless, and the crowd around them laughed, pointing fingers and shaking their heads. You never saw it, but heaven did. You never heard the conversations behind closed doors, but I did, says the Lord. They said you were delusional for dreaming so big. They said you would never make it, and the person who should have covered you, who should have defended you like family does, became the one who uncovered you. Their tongue was a weapon and they used it to cut you down, and when others asked them, is it true? They nodded and smiled and confirmed lies about you as if it were a game. My child, I am exposing this now because your heart has held the pain in silence for too long. You thought maybe you were imagining things, maybe your heart was just being too sensitive. But no, what you felt in your spirit was true. There was betrayal. There was backstabbing, and it came from the place you least expected. But hear me clearly now, I, the Lord your God, have not missed a single word spoken about you. I have not ignored a single moment when you were mistreated, belittled, or laughed at, and even when your voice was not heard on earth, your cries echoed through the heavens. Angels stood witness to your pain. Michael stood beside you on the days when you didn't understand why your own blood could speak against you, and now the time has come. I am sending my justice. They laughed, but now they will witness what I am about to do in your life, because the very thing they mocked, the dreams they said were impossible, I am about to fulfill, not just in part, not just in secret. I will bless you in the open. The same people who ridiculed you are the ones I will allow to watch your elevation, and they will have no choice but to admit truly the hand of the Lord is upon you. There is a shift coming to your story. The tables are turning. The same family member who betrayed you is about to face the consequences of trying to dim the light I placed inside you. I gave you a gift, I gave you vision, I gave you a calling, and they tried to bury it under gossip, under lies, under shame, but they forgot something. Seeds grow in the dark. You weren't buried, you were planted, and now the fruit is beginning to break through the soil. The harvest is coming and no one can stop it. No lie can undo what I ordained. No opinion can cancel what I have written about you in the heavens. You are mine and I will make it known. They said you were a failure, I say you are favored. They said you were confused, I say you are called. They said you have nothing, I say you carry abundance. They said you were done, I say you are just getting started. I want you to listen carefully, my beloved, because there is more. The betrayal you faced was a test not of your strength, but of your heart. Would you become bitter? Would you become hardened? Would you curse the ones who cursed you? But you didn't. You stayed kind. You cried in secret, but you never tried to destroy them in public. You walked away instead of fighting back, and because of that you passed the test. I have written your mercy in the book of remembrance, and now I will reward you openly. But know this exposure is coming not just for the relative who mocked you, but for others in your circle too. There are people who pretended to love you while feeding poison to others behind your back, people who smiled at your face and laughed at your pain. I had given them time to repent. I had given them dreams, whispers, and chances to make it right, but they refused. They chose pride over truth, and so now am I lifting the veil. One by one the masks will fall off. One by one the hidden things will come to light. You will begin to see who was for you and who was against you, not to make you hate them. No, child. I am revealing the truth to protect your next level, because where I am taking you, you cannot afford to take liars, manipulators and secret enemies. You need purity around you. You need people who pray for you, not prey on you. And so the purging has begun. Let them walk, let them leave, let the truth sting for a moment, because afterward comes freedom. And do not be afraid when the blessings start coming fast. Yes, they are coming faster than you imagined. The delay you experienced was not denial, it was divine preparation. I was waiting for the perfect moment to reveal your glory, because if I had blessed you too soon, you would have shared the harvest with those who meant you harm. But now the snakes have been exposed. Now your table is being set in the presence of your enemies, not beside them. The laughter that once stung will soon be silenced by awe. They will say, "How did this happen?" And I will respond, because I am God and I defend my beloved. You are not forgotten, you are not cursed, you are not a joke, you are a walking miracle, you are a testimony in the making. And no matter what your family said, what they whispered in their private calls, what they chuckled about with their friends, I am rewriting the story. They called you crazy, I call you chosen. They said you were cursed, I call you covered. They said your best days were behind you, I say your best days are about to begin. And yes, there will be reconciliation for some. I will touch the hearts of a few and they will return to you in humility. Not all who hurt you are gone forever. Some were misled, some were jealous, some were broken. I will do a work in their hearts, but for others I am removing them permanently. Trust me with the difference. Let go of the pain now. Lay down the betrayal. I saw it, I wept with you, but I also rejoice now, because what is coming is far greater than what was lost. The laughter that once wounded you will become laughter of joy. You will smile again, you will dance again, you will breathe in peace, not pain. If you'd like to donate or show your appreciation, you can give a super thanks up to $100. Angels are already at work. Michael has gone before you. Raphael is bringing healing to your soul. Gabriel is announcing your breakthrough in the heavens. I have dispatched heaven's host to clear the way. Nothing will stop what I'm about to do for you, so walk boldly. Stop shrinking, stop apologizing for being different. I made you to stand out, I made you to shine, and no lie from family, friend or enemy can put out the fire I placed within you. You are not what they said, you are what I say, and I say you are victorious. Keep your heart pure, keep your hands clean, keep your eyes on me, for I am your defender. I am your vindicator. I am your God, and I will not let their laughter have the last word. Your story is turning, your name is being spoken in rooms you haven't entered. A reversal is happening even now. The ridicule is becoming reverence, the shame is becoming strength, and the rejection is becoming redirection to a place of unimaginable blessing. Stay faithful, stay ready, because your season of divine compensation has begun, and they will witness it all. They laugh at you when this person from your family told them that you were nothing. They mocked you behind your back and smiled in your face. They pretended to love you but used your name like a joke. They called you weak, they called you foolish, and they whispered your failures like entertainment. You didn't even know it was happening, but heaven saw it, God saw it. Every conversation behind closed doors, every moment someone misused your name, twisted your truth and betrayed your kindness. You didn't deserve it. You were only trying to be yourself, only trying to love the ones who were supposed to love you back. But instead of protection you received rejection, instead of comfort you received criticism, instead of a family's blessing you were met with their burden. But God says you were never alone in that pain. Every tear you cried silently at night was collected by angels. Every moment of confusion when you asked, "Why me? Why are they treating me like this?" was heard in the halls of heaven. You didn't deserve to be misrepresented. You didn't deserve to be accused, dismissed, disrespected. You were simply being who I made you to be: gentle, open, trusting, loving, and for that they tried to turn your light into a reason to laugh. But what they didn't know was that I was watching it all. I was allowing it to be seen and recorded in heaven, not to shame you but to lift you. They think they have the last word, but they don't. I do. I, the Lord your God, have the final say. They thought they buried your reputation, but I was preparing your resurrection. They thought their lies would define you, but I am about to redefine you in a way that will shock even your greatest critics. You see, the people who threw dirt on your name were planting the soil for your miracle. They didn't know their betrayal was preparing a harvest of divine favor. They didn't know that mocking you was unlocking a testimony that will break chains off others. What they meant for evil, I am turning for good. Yes. They laughed at you when that person in your family said, "Don't worry about them. They'll never succeed. They're not capable. They're just chasing dreams." But those dreams came from me. I am the one who put that vision in your heart. I am the one who gave you those desires that no one else could understand. That fire inside of you that refuses to die even after the hurt, even after the rejection, even after they humiliated you. It's not your imagination, it's your calling, and it will not be destroyed by their doubt. I am breathing on that fire now. I am fanning the flame. The tables are turning. They won't be laughing much longer. The same people who mocked you are about to need you. The same family members who gossiped about you are about to be humbled in your presence, not because you'll take revenge but because I will raise you so high they won't be able to ignore what I've done in your life. They laughed when they thought you were finished, but they're about to see you rise, not by your own strength, but by my hand. I am the God who lifts the humble and brings low the proud. You've humbled yourself. You didn't fight back when they accused you. You didn't speak evil when they spoke evil of you. You stayed silent even when your heart was breaking. That silence was not weakness. It was obedience, and I am rewarding you for it now. I am lifting you in this very moment. I am opening doors they never thought you'd be invited through. I am putting your name in places your enemies will never reach. Rest assured, nothing will go wrong with you. You are safe in my hands. The trap they set for you will catch no one but themselves. The lies they told will return to them like a boomerang. You don't have to fight in this battle. I am fighting for you. I am standing in the courtroom of heaven, and the judgment is coming in your favor. You don't need their validation. You don't need their applause. You don't need their permission to walk in the calling I gave you. You just have to trust me. That's all I ask. Trust that even the betrayal was part of the plan. Trust that even the laughter will be turned into celebration. Trust that I am a redeemer, a restorer, God who sees all and forgets none of the wounds that shaped you. I didn't abandon you even when it felt like I was silent. I was waiting for the exact moment to reveal you, and that moment is approaching now. There's a shift in the spirit. The laughter that was aimed at you is turning into confusion. Your enemies don't understand why they feel uncomfortable when your name comes up. It's because the glory of God is rising over you. They feel it even if they don't understand it. You carry a presence now, not just pain, not just memory, but presence. My presence. You've walked through the valley and now you're walking in anointing. You didn't let the betrayal make you bitter. You didn't let the pain harden your heart. That's why I've chosen you. That's why I'm about to reward you. And no, the reward won't be small. It will be loud. It will be public. It will be undeniable. Not to humiliate them, but to glorify me. I am the God who takes the rejected and makes them rulers. I am the God who took Joseph from the pit to the palace, and like Joseph, you too were betrayed by your own family. But that betrayal is not the end. It is the beginning of your destiny. You're about to look back and say, if they hadn't laughed, if they hadn't lied, I wouldn't have ended up here. You don't need to explain yourself to them anymore. You don't need to prove anything. I will prove it through you. I will bless you in a way that silences every mocking voice. They'll look for excuses, for explanations, but they'll find none. Because the truth will be too clear, you were chosen. And no amount of gossip can cancel a calling. Your time is not coming, it's here. This is the season where everything changes. This is the season where the promise overtakes the pain. Your life is shifting. Things you've been waiting years for will start to happen in days. You'll wake up and see divine connections, sudden favor, unexpected blessings. I am restoring the years the locusts have eaten. I am rebuilding everything that was torn down, and I'm doing it quickly. You may still feel weak. You may still feel uncertain. But I'm not asking you to feel strong, I'm asking you to believe. Believe that I can do it even when you can't see how. Believe that your name is still in my book, still in my plans, still written in glory. Believe that the story isn't over, it's just beginning. The laughter of your enemies is turning into gasps of shock. The people who counted you out are about to witness your elevation. Don't be surprised when they start coming back. Don't be surprised when the same people who spoke against you now speak about how proud they are. They'll try to align themselves with your success. They'll try to rewrite history, but you won't need revenge, you won't need to correct the record. Because your peace, your success, your miracle will speak for itself. Keep your heart clean. Keep your spirit open. Forgive them, not for their sake, but for yours. Let me deal with them. Let me vindicate you. Let me prepare a table in the presence of your enemies. You just stay at my feet. You just keep praying. Keep trusting. Keep believing. The more they laugh, the greater the joy that's coming. Because I turn mourning into dancing, I turn ridicule into rejoicing. This is not your end. This is your awakening. And I say again, nothing will go wrong with you. You are safe. I have assigned angels to you. Archangel Michael stands guard over your path. You don't see the danger that was forming, but haven't destroyed it before it reached you. You are covered in my light. The night is ending. Morning is here. A new dawn, a new favor, a new strength. You thought they broke you, but they only broke the shell. What's emerging now is stronger, wiser, and more anointed. You've been hidden for a reason, but now I reveal you. Now I establish you. Now I bless you before the very people who thought they could curse you. Your name will be redeemed. Your legacy will be rewritten. Your future is not tied to their words, it is tied to my will. Stand tall, beloved. The laughter was loud, but my promise is louder. The betrayal was deep, but my healing runs deeper. The rejection was real, but my acceptance is eternal. You are mine. You are called. You are loved. And soon the world will see what I've always known. That you were never the one to be laughed at, you were the one to be lifted.